Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing the Everglades Restoration Project. So let's go ahead and get started. So the Everglades is actually one of the most unique ecosystems in the world. And basically, it is a vast wetland spanning across the state of Florida, mostly between Central Florida and South Florida. Um, and basically, the Everglades job is to um, control the flow of water for the environment throughout the state, and of course support um, wildlife and plants that are native, um, and also over the span of centuries, it has suffered environmental damage, mostly caused by industrial and urban developments, such as building of cities, neighborhoods, solid structures, things like that. And there has been multiple efforts to help preserve the Everglades and protect and restore the Everglades. And I just wanted to touch base and discuss one of the biggest efforts known as the Everglades Restoration Project. So, yeah, at the beginning of the 1900s, developers started to drain the Everglades in favor of developing the land uh, for hotels, residences, things like that. And part of that, what took up so much space, was building new roads and highways and railroad tracks for transportation um, to help carry the development. Consequently, however, overdevelopment has caused roughly half of the Everglades to disappear, affecting wildlife populations due to loss of their habitat. And also, this has influenced certain natural disasters such as droughts and wildfires due to the dryness, making it hard for the environment to recover and return to its natural state, which is very important. And so this also leaves, the native wildlife with nowhere to go for shelter, things like that, which kind of pushes them into the cities and neighborhoods. And so the Everglades has always face environmental threats brought by humans, and the way that the glades were viewed by early developers was as a swampy sort of wasteland because they didn't understand the point of the Everglades existing, and also due to appearance, um, and they thought it was okay to drain the Everglades and the swamp to build without understanding the need for it being there and how it supports the wildlife and the environment or the benefits and existence of the Everglades. According to treehugger.com, Napoleon Broward after winning the race to become the governor, actually referred to the Everglades as a abominable swamp. And the other governors, were in favor of preserving and restoring the Everglades. So keep that in mind. And also to continue, there has been multiple conservation projects. So the Everglades Restoration Project is just one of many, actually. However, this one seems to be the most expansive and successful in the efforts to preserve it. Um, and the overall reason and purpose of the restoration project is to restore the Everglades as much as possible for the overall benefit of the state of Florida's natural environment. And also, the project is made up of multiple kind of sub projects. One being the reservoir, which was called the EAA, Everglades Agricultural Area Reservoir. And the goal for this portion of the project was to clean the water before it travels south. This is largely agricultural land encompassing 6,500 acre wetlands, and it is expected to be completed by 2029. Overall, the Everglades Restoration Project has made a tremendous progress but has still a long way to go. However, certain sub projects have been completed successfully in the meantime, actually. And so, yep, that concludes my summary of the Everglades Restoration Project. Hopefully, this was, easy to understand and has brought awareness to the state of Florida's natural habitat. And thank you. Bye bye.